everyone, Joy here. I'm back with this week's Minimalist Home Tour. I've got a new microphone, so in this week's Minimalist Home Tour, I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with the sound. I will show you how I do my meal prep. We will talk about a topic that's called the holding cost. Let's talk about holding costs. I've talked about how sometimes holding on to less than ideal items, homes, and relationships can be beneficial while you build towards something that you actually want. For instance, you could be wearing a dress, very simple, that's not your dream dress until you can afford the type of dress that you want. You could be living in an apartment that's not your dream home until you can afford your dream home. You could be in a relationship that's not ideal, but maybe you're working towards making it ideal. And yes, until you find a better replacement. And don't act like people don't do this. They do this all the time. You might have done it also, you just don't recognize it. This strategy can be applied to any situations. Many of us, when we decide to hold on to things instead of decluttering them, we're actually paying attention to the benefits that they give us, right? This dress is cute enough. This home is nice enough. This person makes me happy enough. But what we often forget to account for is the holding cost, the cost of holding on to things that are often not as obvious. That dress could be cute enough, but perhaps it requires dry cleaning, takes up too much physical and mental space. That home could be nice enough, but perhaps the extra rent you pay to make it look somewhat like your dream home and the things you buy to make them look somewhat like your dream home is actually eating away at the money you could have used as a down payment to purchasing your dream home someday. That person in your life could be giving you some help, some resources, ease your loneliness, but maybe they're the type that don't really let you foster other important relationships. Maybe they'll always give you bare minimum resources and efforts in exchange for you not building anything for yourself. Maybe then what will happen is that you will remain permanently unhappy, and even when the right person comes your way, you won't be able to do anything about that. Because the holding cost in this situation is that you were made to believe that the bare minimum is the best you can afford. And even if you didn't believe that and think you do deserve better, if you're still with that good enough person who never changed, yet you want the new dream person here, you're just a cheater. So then the new relationship isn't even the dream unless your dream is to be with someone who's okay with a cheater as a life partner, which I highly doubt. Anyone can instantly recognize holding cost of crappy items, dingy homes, and bottom of the barrel partners and be able to declutter them quickly at the first opportunity, unless you have a hoarding problem, but that's just another matter. But please keep in mind, it's a lot harder to admit the holding cost of things when they are, in fact, good enough. I know sometimes we have no choice but to accept the good enough circumstances for now, but never really forget to be in touch with what you know you deserve and do the right thing and let go of the good enough things as soon as you can afford to do so. Because what these things are costing us is our motivation to want and go after what we truly want to have, and you can't put a price on that. And now let's go to the home tour for this week. Hello everyone, let's start this week's Minimalist Home Tour in my bedroom. I just want to show you, there's my microphone set over there, water bottle, toilet paper, handkerchief, and my little makeshift trash can over there. And up here, I want to show you, this is my new bag. I think it's pretty cute. It's vegan leather. And then the backpack right there, which is cool. And let's go over here. You can see this is my fridge, and it sort of works as a divider. And all my current season clothes are in here, and my off-season clothes and anything I don't need in there. There's a little space here. It's where I put my foldable laundry hanger, and this is where I hang my laundry, so on and so forth. And let's go up here. You can see my socks and stuff like that. And here's my jewelry. And I want to show you, I just did some meal prep today, and you will see at the end of this home tour. But I've actually cooked all of this, and I'm actually going to put them into smaller bags, but I'm letting it cool down in the freezer. I'm only going to cool it down. I'm not gonna let it freeze, so I can actually separate them into little portion sizes. You can see I've taken out my food trash. I didn't have any food trash from today's cooking. I've actually taken out my old pizza along with the food trash, but I actually didn't throw out the paper. Don't ask me why, I don't always complete the whole process of cleaning. And let's go over here in my bathroom, nothing much. You can see my shampoo and conditioner there. Here's my, face makeup remover things. And up here, just my brush. And down here, of course, toner and a bunch of face-related stuff, and that's a deodorant, so on and so forth. Very simple. Of course, my cleaning supplies are back there. Now let's go into the kitchen area. Ta-da! You can see a couple shoes here. Those are mostly winter shoes, not the red shoes. But yeah, I have a couple more like heel, like dressy shoes at work. Because what I'll do is I'll just wear these grimy sandals during summer to work, and then I'll just change into dress shoes at work. And of course, I've just done my laundry and I've done my dishes, so I'm very proud of myself. I'm not going to open too much in here, but you can see my trash bag is full. I'm going to throw it out soon, but not just yet. I'm going to try and fill this up a little bit more. But you can see I don't even have a trash can. I just put the trash bag in there. I do tend to throw away my trash quite often. Of course, I got like the wine over there that I haven't opened yet. I need a wine opener, I realized. But up here, you can see I got like some snack noodles, some rice packets. I need to pack some to work tomorrow. And these small bags I'm going to use to put my meal preps, and you'll see that. And of course, just a bunch of miscellaneous items. Like I literally have spoons and board games or whatnot, just everything in here. And of course, our usual little mannequin head in here waiting for its time to shine and be my project. Let's go to the meal prep. So to meal prep, I've actually put some cooking oil on this pan, and then I put vegetables on it. I recommend putting the vegetables in after the oil so things don't get stuck, but also put them in when the pan is not hot. Because if you put in anything wet after putting oil in your hot pan, the oils will start popping and you might hurt yourself. I mean, it's common knowledge probably, but I remember when I first started cooking for myself, I didn't know that. So, you know, never know who you can help. Another thing I like to do is I like to use pre-made sauce. So I don't make my own sauce, kind of like sweet and salty. So I'm just gonna put some in my vegetables. Sometimes I don't put sauce at this stage, and I'll just like eat the sauce separately whenever I'm ready to eat them. But this time I'm actually going to prep with it. Why not? You experiment a little, you know. I think the vegetables are pretty much warmed up now. At least it's not frozen. I'm gonna toss in maybe 2 cans of Spam in here. Maybe even 3. We shall see. I use this knife and I just cut it up like right in the can. I don't even bother. I don't even have a cutting board. Sometimes I'll use a plate to cut these. Again, the way I meal prep is as easy as possible, less time consuming, and simple enough for me to repeat. My cooking style would always be just quick and easy and somewhat healthy. I mean, Spam's not, I don't know. It's not the best protein out there if you're looking for a healthy option, but it's tasty enough that I would want to eat it often. I guess you could say I'm settling with canned protein just because I just can't find myself cooking complex meals often. My goal now is to cook as much as possible, even if what I cook might not be the best thing in the world. Do you know what I mean? And this is probably still healthier than most of the delivery food that I order. And sometimes I would even order Spam knowing I have Spam at home. I know it's not good. I try to be graceful when it comes to me getting a new discipline or getting into a better habit. Because like I said, I'm kind of a recovering perfectionist. That is not to say I'm trying to be purposefully incompetent, because we all know the word for that. I am doing my best to be better for sure, and try and introduce habits that I can sustain better, you know. But my ultimate goal always is to perhaps cook very good meals often, and upgrade the quality of the things that I put in my body. But I'm not trying to do that all in one day. In fact, it's ridiculous that I even try to be perfect at everything. I try, but you know, I tell myself it's okay to be mediocre as long as it's something positive. Now, I sound very preachy. I always end up saying too much, but I just want to show you here. You see it's cooking nicely. I don't think I'm going to add the 3rd can, so this can be in my multi-purpose cabinet. I'm going to let this cool down and put it in this container, and that would be my meal prep for this week. Very easy. So this is everything I cooked. I'm actually going to put this whole thing in the freezer so it can cool down faster. And then once it cools down, not frozen, I'm actually going to be putting them in my little meal prep bag. I just want to show you. Each bag will have individual portion size per each meal. So maybe like a handful of that stuff in here. And I'm probably just going to have it with like one of those rice packets, and that would be like one full meal for me. I don't plan on eating only this, but I plan on eating mostly this. Me and my creation. So that was my minimalist home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time with more content. Bye! Mwah.